Hi, welcome to Be True, a YouTube channel about arts, crafts, and life full of cozy hobbies. I don't know about you, but every time I go to a new country or even a new city, I try to look for shops that sell craft supplies, stationery, or some things to make jewelry. And recently I went to Japan, which was an incredible trip, and of course I had to check their shops, especially the ones that are so well known. So today I would like to show you a small craft haul because I definitely spent a bit too much money on different supplies, and I wanted to share all the cool findings and the projects I would like to do with them. So let's start. The first shop I'm going to talk about is a very small shop that I found by accident in Akihabara region of Tokyo. I was just walking down some street and then I found this really cute looking shop with a very cute logo that has a deer on it. It's a bit of a hint to Nara. And honestly, I wanted to spend so much money there because it was incredible. It had all the things you would love to have if you're making jewelry, like different charms, chains, some interesting dangling things. And what I really liked about it is that it was not just for the people who make jewelry, maybe for selling them, but for people who like wearing jewelry. So they had a whole section that was really all about DIY and do-it-yourself type of thing, where they had different elements like bases for earrings or some chains for the necklaces, and then they had all these charms that you can buy, like 1 or 2 charm, so that you can do really just 1 pair of earrings just for yourself. And they also had some really cool options there and really cool photos of things you can make with the charms they sell, which I found also really useful, especially if you are not really a jewelry designer but just would like to make something for yourself. So I had really hard time trying to figure out what I really want, because obviously I wanted everything in that shop, but I only got a couple of things. So let's open it together and I'll show you what I got. So I got these 2 awesome charms. One of them is an acorn. Look, how cool is that? They had 2, one that was still green and this one, the ripe one. And the reason why I got an acorn is because in a D&D campaign that I currently run, I have a really nice and cute character, and she loves trading. And one of the things she offers for trade are acorns. So I thought, oh, it would be so cool to make something small inspired by this character that would have an acorn on it. And I got this really, really cute one. Then I also got a pair of bows. And if you watched my shorts, you would know that recently I tried crocheting bow and I fell in love with that design. And I made a really cute ring, but I'm also planning to make some more things, like maybe a keychain or obviously some earrings, because I think earrings are my favorite type of jewelry. And when I was like thinking about what kind of design I want to have, I thought, oh, it would be cool to have different type of bows, like one as a charm and then one that I would crochet. But it was a bit hard to find a charm, a bow charm, that I would really like. So when I saw these guys, they were just perfect, exactly what I envisioned. So obviously I had to get them. And they went in a pack of 2, which was awesome. Next, we're gonna go to another shop, and probably you've seen quite some reels about it, because I did. That's how I found out about it. And it's one of the biggest and oldest stationery shops in Tokyo, which is called Itoya, and it's huge. It was like 6 floors, 8. I mean, where else have you seen a shop of this size? I was looking more for supplies that I can use for journaling or planning, which I really like doing on paper. And trust me, there was a lot of really cool things there. So let's take a look. First, I got these 3 highlighters, one in really nice purple color, in light blue, and this kind of yellow, but it's not super bright, which I really liked. And of course I had to get them. And then I also got myself some stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? I got these really beautiful ones, moon themed, and also purple, and purple is my favorite color, so it was a no-brainer. And I also got another ones which are really nice and really autumn inspired. And how cute are these? They have some tea, some coffee, some pancakes, and a really cute creature. Oh, that's just perfect for planning autumn months like October, November, so I had to get those. I also get some stamps, and I honestly couldn't figure out which one I want more, so I really had to get both sets. They do not include the stamp pad. Luckily, I have a couple because I use them for stamping the bags or envelopes if I send out to be true orders. But they're super cute, and they include 9 small designs each. One of them is more like Eat Girl. It has some coffee, a sports shoe, a book, a planner, a camera, which is perfect for planning certain things if you're a content creator or you just have it all, you know, do sports, enjoy your free time, and so on. And then another one has this really cute and cozy vibe, similar to what the stickers have. And it has things like pancakes, strawberry, cupcake, and I was just like, oh, I really need both of them because honestly, these are 2 moods I have. I'm either having everything under control, is super productive, super efficient, or I'm just this cozy girl that likes to light up the candle, get herself a cup of tea, watch some video, and just enjoy crafting at home when it's super rainy outside. So I really had to got both of these, and I will definitely planning to use them for my planner, for my bullet journal, maybe for some junk journaling pages. Oh, that's just gonna be perfect. Tell me, which of these 2 are you? Are you the Eat Girl or the Cozy Girl, or maybe are you both? And would you use something like this? I would really love to hear. Finally, I have also a couple of more things which are really useful for the planning. So first, I got these vinyl protections, which are helpful if you have a folder and you put some sheets in it. If you have tried this, you know that it's very easy for the sheets to break and then the papers just fall out of the folder. And I have this problem with my D&D planning folder where I write down all the cool adventures I'm planning to throw at my party. So I really had to get them once I saw them because I was like, oh, that's gonna save me so much trouble and help me not get annoyed about sheets of paper falling out of the folder and getting mixed, getting out of order. Oh, that's just a lifesaver. And then another things are for the planner, and for that I got this super cute washi tape. Actually, it's a set of 2, and it includes washi tape with the numbers, with the days, and with the days of the week, like the letters. And this is just perfect when you do a future log. And then the other one is even better. This is gonna be really something that's gonna change it for me next year. And it's these stickers for the months, for each month of 2026. You see, I'm not really using a pre-filled planner because I find it not really nice and convenient, since sometimes I need more space one day or 1 week, and sometimes I need less space, and then sometimes I want to throw in some reflections or some thoughts on something, or maybe I want to even do a junk journaling spread right in the middle of my bullet journal. And if it's pre-filled already, it's a bit hard to do it. It lacks flexibility. So I really like to have my own one. Also, I have so many notebooks, I really need to use them all. So of course I want to do that, but that means that I have to make each monthly spread on my own. And while it's obviously very nice, sometimes I just don't have time to really do it. So this year when I got my bullet journal, I also found like this planner that you put on the table and you can flip over each month. And then I was cutting out each month out of this planner that I bought and gluing it into my bullet journal. And that was incredible. That was honestly saving me so much time. but it was looking a bit not nice because obviously the paper for this flip planner was very thick, which makes it look not very nice sticked onto the page. And I was like, oh, that would be really cool if I could like print it out, or maybe it's already existing. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I have to get it, like immediately. And they come up in a couple of different sizes, like this is a smaller size, and there is also a bigger size. Would you use something like this, by the way? Now, let me show you the biggest purchase. And it comes from Okadaya, which is also in Tokyo. Actually, I did most of the shopping in Tokyo. To be fair, I found a really nice shop afterwards in Osaka, Umeda, and I will link it also down below because I actually found it pretty good. It's like one of these underground shops, but it had really nice options. There were some things that I also saw in this shop, but they were a bit cheaper in that shop in Osaka, so maybe you want to consider that if you are a bit tight on the budget. But let me tell, I spent like probably 1.5 hours just on one single floor of this shop, and they had 6 of them. It's really a whole day trip experience, and it has everything you need for crafting, independent on what is your craft of choice. It had things for knitting, for crocheting, for embroidery, for UV resin, for needle felting, everything. It has a whole floor with a lot of beautiful fabrics if you like sewing clothes on your own. It had also stationery. It was really the paradise. I would say if you want to choose one shop, only one shop that has all this type of art and craft materials in the whole Japan, then probably this would be one of the best because it really covers all of it, which is really nice and practical. So I went a bit crazy, and this is why I have such a big bag. And we're gonna take a look at it. Everything was super nicely packed, by the way, so it's really cool. So I think I mentioned about UV resin. Well, here's the thing. I really want to try doing things with UV resin. I saw really beautiful jewelry made. I saw like some really cute stuff. And I've been procrastinating on it. I was like postponing buying supplies and everything. And then I saw things there and I was like, oh, it's a sign. I will be definitely trying it out. So if you have some good tips how to work with UV resin, or maybe you have some tutorials, or you know some tutorials that you tried and you absolutely loved, please tell me in the comments. Also tell me what I should try, because I have a couple of ideas. Like I want to try this dipping into the resin, and I also got some really nice silicone forms to try out, but I'm really open for it. Oh, and this super trendy thing of making like teardrop like UV resin jewelry, that's also on my list, but honestly I'm looking for suggestions, so please tell me. And let me show you what I got. So this is a lamp for UV resin, and I'm the person who, I think you can use this for nails. I don't do nails with this UV light thing, so I didn't have one. But I thought, oh, that's gonna be nice, and it looks pretty nice and pretty compact, so that's what I got. This is the actual UV resin that I want to try, and they actually had quite a lot of different options, and at first I wasn't sure which one to try, so I had to Google and ask ChatGPT about it. And in the end, I made a decision to try this one. I will definitely record and film myself trying this out, so if you want to see it, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And then another thing we have is some colors for UV resin. And at first I wanted to go for something like super simple, and I'm not fully sure how much I'm actually going to work in resin. So I didn't want to get too much of this stuff, you know, and then have it just lying around, never using. That's not nice. So I wanted at first to get just one color, but then I was like, no, look at these colors, they're just beautiful. So I got 2. One of them is just a normal color, and it's purple because I just love purple. And then another one is like some glitter, and it's really beautiful. It has this duochromatic color effect, so it is pinkish and I think a bit of yellowish. So I'm really excited to see how these 2 will work out. And here's 2 more things I got, 3 I got for UV resin, which are these very nice things of different shape, the ends to pull the resin. I don't know how useful they're gonna be, but when I saw them I was like, oh, maybe that's a good idea to have them. Let's see, let's find out. And then I got these two forms, and I like how small they are, so like hopefully it's gonna be fast to make them and to cure them. Probably it's gonna be difficult to process it afterwards, but well, we'll find out. And I got these really beautiful ones. I got one with feathers because I have this really weird thing for feathers. Honestly, I don't know why, but I really like feathers because for me they resemble something very light and very agile in a way. Like, you know, it's a feather that can be moved by wind in any direction, and then it doesn't fall harsh. Like, if you fall, it falls nicely and softly. And this is, I don't know, it's just this image makes me feel so calm. And then I also got these ones, which are flowers. And I mean, I know that's basic, but who doesn't love flowers? So yeah, these are the things I got for me, for myself to try with the resin. I would be really grateful for any tip, any advice you can give me. And I'm also looking really forward to trying it all out. I'm really excited. I got some more things, and let me show you. I got a couple of needle felling. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Sets. I actually had one more, but I already gave it away because they were gifts. Some of them are gifts for my friends because I have some friends who really enjoy doing some crafts, and I wanted to bring them something special from Japan. And they have English instructions, so I hope it's going to be easy. Well, you always have Google Translator. And they look adorable, like, oh my god, look at all of this, look at this dog, and look at this hedgehog. This is just perfect. I got these two sewing kits, and this is also a gift actually for one of the family members who really likes sewing and likes doing things small in size, like miniatures. And this just looked really cute, so I got them for them, and I hope that they're gonna like them as well. Now, the final thing is yarn. I discovered crochet and knitting some time ago for myself, and I just felt in love. And now I'm really trying to try out all the different things. I knitted a scarf, actually two different scarves, three. I crocheted a mesh sweater, I crocheted a summer top, and some of the things you could definitely check out in shorts, so make sure you go to my channel or you go to my other social media and you check out some short videos where I share all these projects. I'm also currently working on a crochet scarf, which would also be a gift, and I really enjoy working on it. It's more like lacy and airy pattern, which makes it super cool and super fun to work with. And I tried amigurumi. Recently, I made this super cute lemon, which was a gift for a kid of my friend. And I definitely have too much yarn. I got some last year in South Korea where I went there because I just fell in love with the shop, and then I fell in love with the yarn, and I haven't done anything with it yet. I have some ideas, but it's sitting in the drawer, and when I saw the yarn section in that shop, and it was huge, I was like, you know, you don't need anything. You really don't need anything. But then I saw this couple of brands that were Japanese, so the ones that I haven't really seen here in Europe, and I thought, you know what, I should do it. Why not? So let me show you what I got. And first I got this adorable, the most adorable yarn for amigurumi. And tell me in the comments what you think about. What is the first thing that you think about when you see these two pieces of yarn, two balls of yarn next to each other? I'm gonna wait for a couple of seconds so you can write down your suggestions. Okay, I thought about strawberry, like immediately. Maybe it's because I crocheted an amigurumi lemon and I was just kind of in this mood of amigurumi food. But I was like, oh, this on its own looks just the most delicious strawberry color. And I was like, oh, I can do that, why not? Also, it's a very nice one. It has super nice feeling. It's like soft and a bit velvety. And I was like, okay, I honestly need to get it. Also, they're so small, they're so cute. Like, it should be easy to use them up, right? So I'm really looking forward to trying to make some amigurumi strawberries. I was thinking maybe make a keychain out of it. Then I also thought, oh, maybe I could do like strawberry granny squares. I actually saw already a couple of patterns, so it should be easy. Like, I already have a pattern, I just need to follow it. But let's see, I'm not sure if this yarn would work for granny squares, and I also don't have like another third color that would be the base color. Which one would you choose, by the way? Anyway, there is one more thing, some more yarn, and this yarn, it's also Japanese, and it looks just incredible. Honestly, for autumn or more like maybe winter vibes, it just, I don't know, I really like the colors. I really like the yarn that has gradient. Like, I've been really using it a lot, and I think 3 out of the 3 scarves that I knitted, 2 had this kind of colorful yarn with a gradient or with some add-ons of different colors. And then now when I'm crocheting a scarf and when I crochet the top, I also use the color change in yarn, and I'm just in love with it. Honestly, it makes things look so fun. So when I saw these ones, I was like, I need to get them. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I really, really need it. And this is it. It's been a lot, I know. I got a lot of really cool stuff, and I had a lot of fun just walking around those shops and looking at all these awesome products that they sell. It was also fun to see other people there, a lot of locals obviously, shopping for their projects, and I think it's really fun, and it's always cool to see how many people like arts and crafts and like these cozy hobbies that help us relax after a long day at work or at the university. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to trying out all of these things and using them for planning, for bullet journaling, for just writing some stuff, and of course for creating, crafting. I really look forward to it, and I will make sure to take you on a ride with me along my journey of trying out UV resin, making some strawberries, and crocheting or knitting things I'm not sure yet what they're gonna look like, and yeah, also making the nice jewelry and cute ones, because how cute those bows were. But yeah, I hope you like this haul, and I hope it inspired you to maybe also create new things and check out your local craft stores, or next time when you're traveling, check out local craft stores in the place you're traveling to. I'm really looking forward to your comments and suggestions and especially advice on the UV resin. And until then, stay cozy and happy crafting!